no small knives on planes, which I know will quell a lot of concerns that people voiced after TSA made that announcement. Another breaking story. To Philadelphia we go, and sources tell CNN 1 person was killed and 13 people were hurt today. Minor injuries when a building collapsed on top of this Salvation Army thrift store that you're looking at right there. This is the corner, if you know Center City in Philly. This is 22nd Street and Market Streets. It was a vacant 4-story building that was being demolished when it suddenly toppled on top of the Salvation Army next door, a Salvation Army which, according to eyewitnesses, was still opening and taking in customers, thus trapping these people who were working and shopping inside late this morning. You see all these dozens of emergency workers and fire and EMS, even construction workers, we were told, all trying to help, dig, pulling brick by brick. You see some of these people walking out alive. We are told it is an active search and rescue scene, according to the mayor and the fire commissioner, who just wrapped a news conference a bit ago. That is expected to take possibly another 12 to 24 hours. Bernie DiTomo is a truck driver who witnessed the whole thing. He joins me by phone. Bernie, you were driving along when this building happened. How close were you?
I was maybe 10 feet from the building, right next to the sidewalks, sitting at the red light.
Sitting at the red light?
I was in my truck. If you just look at those pictures and you see a white pickup truck, that was me.
I'm looking.
I was sitting in it.
I'm looking. I see an ambulance. Maybe in some other pictures we'll be able to see it. So your white pickup truck. Please continue. What happened next?
It might not be there now. It might have filled it. I was just sitting there ready for the light to turn red on my way to another job site. I had a meeting at 11:30. I was just having to be at that red light. And the next thing you know, I just heard the ground shake. You know, like but it was. I didn't know it was a building falling down until I seen the bricks falling on top of my truck. And then a street light pole fell over top of the front of my truck. And I guess it lasted for about 30 seconds, I'm going to say. And then I just laid down on the seat of my truck. Basically, I couldn't see anything, so I actually rolled my window up. I rolled my window up because it was just so much like dust from like the brick mortar and all the stuff that from the debris. And then I guess I was down there for about maybe 30 seconds. And then it started to settle a little bit, the dust. And I don't know who it was, but a gentleman came walking up to me and said, "You all right?" I said, "Yes, I'm okay." "And do you want to get out of your truck?" I said, "Yes." And thank God my door opened, the driver's side door opened. I got out of the truck and I walked across the street, stood over there, and just collect my thoughts, you know what I mean? And thank God I made it out of there alive.
Wait,
you know what I mean?
To be like Bob Bowie or something.
That's basically it. I was in shock a little bit. As far as the other people that got hurt a little worse than me, I just stood on the sidewalk because I was just collecting my own thoughts, you know what I mean? And everybody was jumping in, helping, trying to get debris off the people that were yelling for help, you know what I mean?
Bernie, did any of the bricks land in your truck, crashing through your glass window?
No, they did not make it. You know what? I got out of there so fast. I don't know. I think my glass didn't break. I don't think.
Wow.
I don't think. I'm okay. I didn't get cut or nothing like that. I just got like a little bit. You know, I sucked a little dust from all the dust. I didn't get hit with anything. As far as did a brick get inside of my truck, I don't know. It got all over the outside of it. In the bed, the hood, the truck's total.
Truck is total. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bernie DiTomo, I am so glad you are A-OK. Thank you so much.
I'm going to play the lottery tonight.
You played the lottery. I heard the Powerball winner has come forward, so we should have another round pretty shortly. Bernie DiTomo, thank you so much. I appreciate it here. And let me just reset for you and take a step back and show you the scene before the building fell. I'm a visual person. This helps me to sort of understand what's happened. So this was before all of this happened. This is the building here. You see this with the Hoagie City sign? This is the building that was supposed to be demoed. You've seen the thrift store. This is the only bit that is still standing after this building went this way. I want to show you here in a minute, sort of minutes before the demolition, but this was, I don't know, an adult center, adult bookstore area. This had been demoed. So, I don't know what the building folks were thinking, but according to eyewitnesses on the scene, when you demo this building, this was an empty lot. This was perhaps supposed to go this way. Instead, it went this way. Let's go to the next one, Michael, and we can see right before. So, again, I mentioned the empty lot. This was where that adult bookstore was. This was the building to be demoed. This was the thrift store. And so now we have seen it was this building.
It's
and by the
already
way,
leaning towards
the
thrift
L
store.
train, the
You see
subway,
that, right?
was right here. Hearing from the fire commissioner, he said not too much happened down there, thank goodness. But just imagine waiting for the subway on your
and start
what is
shopping.
this, Wednesday or early Wednesday morning, and sort of hearing and feeling that happening above
He's
ground.
like, bring it back,
Joining me
bring
now
it back.
on the phone is CNN's Don Lemon, who is in
picture all that going
Philadelphia.
on. Just
And
going in
Don,
shopping.
you're the one, you've been talking to your sources, as we've heard the fire commissioner saying 14 people now pulled out, 1 is dead. Is that correct?
Oh, watch your fucking legs,
The
Mike.
fire commissioner,
just
my
went the
sources
fucking
here on the
staff
ground are
down.
confirming that the mayor in a press conference just a short time ago would not comment on it. He said he didn't want to comment on it at the moment, but as soon as he got more information that he felt comfortable that he would
Yeah,
confirm.
just knocked the whole fucking building down there on top of everybody. It's
telling me that
everybody's
it's
laying in their
one person
room,
dead,
blood
and that it is
piss.
a woman. And Brooke, I'm standing here looking at this. It's hard to believe
His
anybody
legs are crushed.
survived this. You've been showing the pictures there, and I'm looking at just the facade of this thrift store. A thrift store, by the way, that I used to use to come in to give fairly used goods, to give suits to people who needed them to go on job interviews when I lived here. And it's a very heavily traveled store where people come in to get services and people come in to help the needy as well. And I'm also looking at firefighters sitting here on the ground in the heat, and a grocery store, a local market has donated bananas and oranges and apples and fruits, and some of them are sitting here eating it and drinking water. And I'm also watching a giant dump truck that is just backed in here about 30 seconds ago so that they can put some of this debris inside of this truck.
Yeah, we heard from the fire commissioner, that they're bringing in the best of the best technology, special ops teams, as we heard from the mayor and the fire commissioner. It's still an active search situation. Don Lemon, as soon as you get any more information.
Brooke, I've got some information updates from the hospital. Let me give it to you real quickly, and I'll let you on. University of Pennsylvania Hospital, HUP, as they call it, Hospital of the University of Pennsylvania, 5 people there in stable condition. 5 people at Jefferson Hospital in stable condition, non-life-threatening. They are thinking, when I spoke to the rep just a short time ago, that some of the people had been released. She's going to give me an update on that. And then 3 people were taken to Hahnemann Hospital, which is very near here. One of them was released, and then there was one is in fair condition, one is in good. Fair, of course, meaning the conditions are not as good. They're feeling some sort of discomfort and that sort of thing, but it doesn't appear to be life-threatening.
Yeah, it's incredible. To your point, off the top there, given what you're looking at in person, the fact that so many of these people, survive with minor injuries, cuts, bruises, is stunning. Don Lemon for us in Philadelphia. Don, thank you. And another story we're following for you today.